You are not gonna believe that I found all of these items on Temu. I just want to start this video by saying that I love shopping on Temu. I might love it a little bit too much because I feel like my house is getting filled up with a bunch of Temu home decor, home finds. And today is not the exception. I am gonna show you 10 items that I found on Temu. They were very affordable according to me. I don't know. But as always, Temu does change their prices. So sometimes I'm telling you a price and it might be more expensive whenever you see it. That is the only thing I do not like, is how much the prices vary on here. But anyways, without further ado, let's get into this video. But first things first, if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel and like this video. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Okay, but let's get into it because I am so excited to talk about all of these things. All right, the first item on our list is gonna be these bathroom organizers. I paid $9.59 for these. Honestly, I kept looking around because prices for this same item kept like jumping up and down. So I saw some that were like $20 each. I saw some that were like $19, $12. So this was the best price I could find. And the reason I got it is because my bathroom, we have a his and hers side, and we used to have one little caddy in the middle of our bathroom. So I wanted to do something where my husband had his own side and I had my own side. So let's jump to those clips now. I'm going to show you the before of how it looks like first, and then I'll show you the after. And I think it came out so cute, so adorable. It's still been a few days, so this area is not done yet. I do plan to put a little plant or something, like a bathroom plant in here, but other than that, I am super excited, and my husband was really like surprised when he came in. He actually really liked the new setup. And alongside the bathroom organizers, I wanted to keep our mouthwash in like a cute container. So I bought these glass mouthwash dispensers. These were $13.06. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think I had to pay for each one. I actually don't remember. So I feel like that price is a little bit expensive, but they are glass. Well, the bottom part of it is glass, the top part is plastic, but I just wanted something that looked cute, and I feel like these are it. And now we have mouthwash and it looks very aesthetic and not like super messy. Even though there's too much things in my bathroom, I have to declutter once again, but for now it's gonna stay like that. And again, another thing for my organizer, we got these ceramic toothbrush holders. Again, these were $10.99, not cheap at all, I feel like. So I have tried so many toothbrush holders and they get so dirty. They are hard to clean. I haven't really found the perfect one. I'm hoping that this toothbrush holder is gonna be our last one because it looks really easy to clean. Since it's ceramic, I feel like just getting like a sponge and cleaning it. And it's small, but it's big enough for a toothbrush, your toothpaste, and either like some razors, or for example, on my side, I have my tongue cleaner, and it fits all of those three things just fine. So I don't know, I will keep you guys updated, but so far so good on those ceramic toothbrush holders. Moving on to our bedroom, I'm gonna show you how I styled these nightstand storage boxes. I will say these storage boxes were a little bit expensive. They were $25 each, so $50 for the pair, which I thought was kind of crazy, but I needed help because we tend to have a lot of things just out on our nightstand. So I felt like this would be a good way to store things and hide things from like our nightstands looking messy. So here's a before of how our nightstands, or how my nightstand looked before. It was simple. There wasn't that much there, but it was looking a little messy. And now this is the after of how my nightstand looks. I feel like it looks a lot more put together, and I really enjoy having this here. And something about making the lamps taller, I don't know, I'm actually really liking that. And I feel like now everything is accessible and easy to get to, and it just looks a lot more cleaner. So thumbs up on all of these products I've been mentioning. Nothing has been a fail yet, thank goodness. And these flowers are for you, my lady. So, okay, I am not one to really buy fake flowers. Some people have said having fake flowers, like you shouldn't have fake flowers in your home, you should only have real ones. But no, I feel like no, like I want some fake flowers because I want some flowers in areas where like I can't really have flowers. Like for example, in this bedroom, there's not much real sunlight that gets in here. So flowers really wouldn't do good in this bedroom. So I searched Temu for days because a lot of flowers based on customers' pictures looked fake. And I wanted something that, of course, yes, you're gonna see these and know that they're fake, but I feel like they look so beautiful. I actually got 3 bunches. I honestly don't know how they came separated because I've already put them together. My guess is they came something like this. So one of these bunches was around $8. So I bought 3 of them. So 8 times 3. 24, 16, I think. Is it 24? Okay, don't judge me. I can't think right now. I can't do math right now. But I don't know if I'm gonna put them together or if I'm gonna separate them into 2 different vases. And they do have like little measurements that you can cut out. It feels like it's gonna be hard to cut, so I will definitely let you know if I struggle to cut these or if it was just easy and what tools I use, because I have no idea what I'm gonna use and I have no idea where I'm gonna place them. So if I find a spot for these before this video goes up, it's gonna go right after this. But before, I just wanna say, I love them. My husband looked at them and he actually complimented how pretty they looked, and I agree with him. I really liked the 3 tones because I feel like it gives it just a more natural look versus if they were all the same color. And honestly, I love these. I'm gonna give these a thumbs up. So okay, let's jump to that clip now. First things first, I love these flowers and I love how they look in this vase. I'm gonna give them a thumbs up. I ended up not cutting them. I just folded them and it worked because the flowers have like some wire in them. I did try using my scissors, which did work, but I almost felt like they were gonna ruin my scissors. But overall, I am so happy. I had an idea in my mind on how I was gonna use those flowers. So I bought a flower vase because I had seen this flower vase everywhere and then it got here. So let's start with the price first. I paid $5.78 and this is what I got. So this is my flower vase. I was kind of shocked, I'm not even gonna lie, whenever this came in because it's the size of my head. It's the size of my hand, or like an iPhone if you need a reference. It is so small and I was a little bit disappointed. So I'm kind of sad that I was picturing like a normal size vase and I really wanted it for all of those flowers. But I told my husband, we laughed about it a little bit, and he said, you know what? I feel like this is cute for like a single flower. So I might do that. Another thing I was thinking about doing with this is maybe propagating my pothos in here. I have purchased like the actual propagating like little bulbs on Temu before, and I do use them and they do work. But I feel like something like this I could have in the kitchen and it would look very cute. So I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do with this one yet. The design is just so beautiful. I actually really want one of these in a larger size. So maybe I'll go on Temu and look for a bigger one. Or maybe I'll just have to go on Amazon and look for one. But yeah, I mean, obviously, It was obviously my fault that I didn't look at the measurements, you guys, but I just wasn't expecting this. And I should have known because I've bought like little vases before on Temu and they were definitely small. It's just the way they pictured and styled this. It looked like it had like a full bouquet of flowers on top and I got gypped. But anyways, I still love it. I'm still gonna give it a thumbs up. I'm gonna use it. I don't know exactly how, but I am gonna use it and I still really like it. Our next item is gonna be this angel trinket holder. I actually don't know what kind of material this is, but it doesn't feel like ceramic. I could not tell you what material this is, but I really liked it. I feel like I'm gonna be one of those people that collect little angels because I now have not an alarming, no, I just have a few things now that are like angels. And I feel like as you get older, you become a collector of one specific thing. Let me know if you are like that or if you have parents that are like that. And I don't know, that is where I'm heading. And honestly, I am not mad about it. I love it. I just wished his eyes were closed all the way. And maybe it wasn't like super white. Like I wish it would have been like a little bit more of a cream white color instead of like a blue white. Let me try to show you his eyes. Okay, you see what I mean? I wish his eyes were closed. But regardless, I feel like this is such a cute trinket holder and I feel like you can put like little candies in here, little mints. I think I'm gonna keep this one in my room so I can put my memory cards in here. I use my memory cards a lot, so having a place where they're easily accessible is gonna be key for me. But I also think it would be really cute for like, I don't know, like little candies and stuff. And he's like blowing you a kiss like, here, have one, like take one. So I love it. Did I mention the price? I paid $8.75 for that. And I feel like I would have been happier at $4.75. Now, I think I placed this order the day after like the prices went up on Temu. So I think maybe that's why, but I don't remember. We are gonna test this next item together. This is a pumice stone, a pumice stone. I don't know how to pronunciate that word, but anyways, it says you can clean your toilet if it has like, how do you say it? Like deposits, like mineral deposits around, you know how like sometimes your toilet makes like that circle. This will help remove that. Or in your kitchen, if you have one of those, how do you call it? Induction stoves, you know how like if something burns, it gets all like crusty on it. Well, that's what happens to my stove. So we're gonna go and try this on my stove and see how well it works. I have seen people on social media say that make sure the stone and the surface you're working on is always wet because if not, it will scratch. So I learned that, so I'm sharing that with you in case you ever want to try one of these, because I have seen it for a long time and I was low-key a little bit scared. But nonetheless, let's go try it out and see if it works, because if it does, this is going to be a game changer in keeping my stove looking brand new. We are going to test the pumice stone on my stove here. It is so filthy. It has gunked up stuff. So we're going to try our best to try and clean this. I am going to use the pumice stone. I already wet it in the sink, and then now I'm just adding Lysol to keep it wet, because it says you do have to keep this wet or else it will scratch whatever surface you're cleaning. Now I just went in circular motions all around. This took a little bit, around like 2 minutes I think to do. I did the outside and the inside, and we're about to see the results, and you let me know if you could see a difference. I feel like it definitely made a difference. I just needed to go over it a little bit more, but that just comes with practice. I was just scared to get it scratched. I have so many face tools and I honestly love them all. I like changing it up every now and then. I decided to get a stainless steel wash saw. This tool was $3.89. And you guys, I haven't used it because I wanted to use it with you guys, but I just kind of took it out of the packaging. And it is very heavy and I feel like it is cold. So this is going to feel so good in the mornings. So I'm really excited to try that because it has some weight to it. I was kind of impressed when I took it out. I've used a stone one before, but I don't think it was like a real stone. So it used to warm up pretty fast. I am curious how fast this one will warm up as it like glides on your face, but I'm really excited. So let's jump into tomorrow morning so we can finally use this and see how we like it, what we think, etc. But I feel like I already know that I'm gonna like this. Like I already want to give it a thumbs up, but we'll wait till tomorrow. Oh my gosh, this has been the best washout tool that I have ever used. I feel like it's doing such a great job and like it doesn't hurt and you don't even have to apply that much pressure and it glides on so smooth on your face. I paired it with my Osea Day Glow face oil, which I showed you guys in my last video. I just love using that oil now. And honestly, this also works really well at like scraping your muscles. So we're gonna give this one a thumbs up for how much was this? $3, $4? Yeah, I'm gonna be using this every day now because I really like it. Last but not least are gonna be these decorative books. This was a set of 3 books and I paid $6.27. Now, I had this in my cart and then I had another decorative book in my cart that was a little bit more expensive. And I decided to go with the cheaper option. And then it showed up and then it looked like this. So it's kind of like a build it yourself book. It came with 3 different books. So there's that one, this one, which I love the prints on these, and this one. So I ended up building one because I wasn't sure how it's gonna look. And I did struggle a little bit to build it, but this is how it came out. So literally it's just a fake book. So I had showed you a decorative book in one of my previous videos where like it was a fake book, but you could open it and like store stuff in it. That's what I was looking for. I wanted that same book, but here in my bedroom so I could store stuff in it. But then I just got these fake books that you can't really store stuff in. I guess potentially you could like open it here and store stuff in there, but it's not accessible. And then this is really hard to put back sometimes. So not an option for me, but you know, they're already here. So we're just going to style them on top of this dresser that I have here. And we're just going to call it a day. And they're just going to be pretty much decor and nothing else. So next time I place a Temu order, I will have to buy one of those because the one that we have in the living room, I'll clip it here right now. It is amazing. We store all of our remote controls in there. We have our Nintendo Switch remotes in there. We keep matches in there for our candles. Sometimes we have like extra stuff stored in there. And you guys, I love it because it makes our coffee table look less cluttered. And we always know where the remotes are. So love that. Love these, but not as much. I was a little bit upset when I got these, but you know what? It's all right. I'm going to use them. I'm going to put them to good use. They're going to be decor around my house some way or another. I feel like I rambled on this whole time, but that was the end of this video. I will have all of the links for all of these products down below in my description. If anything is sold out, of course, I will share something similar and let you know down in the description. Again, well, not again, because I haven't said this, but this video was not sponsored, not affiliated by Temu whatsoever. I honestly just love shopping there and I feel like I find a lot of great things and I love sharing those with you guys. And sometimes not so great things, and I love sharing those with you guys as well. So I Hope that you enjoyed this video. I love you guys so much, and I will see you next Friday with a new video. Bye.